All right, welcome to another adventure. We're at Fishlake National Forest this time. We're at Frying Pan Campground. Found this spot here, campsite number 5 at Frying Pan Campground. This is right here. Looks like there's the most level spot for our big tent that we can find out of all the sites in here. There's a couple other sites that are nicer and more secluded, but this one's the only one that has area big enough for the tent. So this is where we're going to set up. Get started on that right away before the rain comes in, because it's supposed to be 80% chance of rain, and I can tell that it's been raining already a little bit here off and on. So here we go. All right, I got the battery powered cooler in there. I want to make sure that our stuff stays cold. So while I got some sunshine, I'm going to set up the solar panels on the truck there, get that refrigerator plugged into it so it can run on that, conserve the battery for through the night. And then for truck camping, I bought this shelf online, and then I bought these little brackets that I could bolt onto it. And the reason I got that is so I have a place up here on the truck. I can hook it on the rail like that, and I got a nice shelf there. I can put a water jug or whatever, so I have access to water all the time, or whatever. I put something. It's a shelf, whatever you want to put on the shelf. And these truck bed slide outs are nice because I pull this out and get access to my heavy tent. When I'm done, I can set it back on here and roll it back in. Pretty nice. Alright, we just made the weather. There's our 80% chance of rain out there. It's raining pretty good. But we got our Taj Mahal set up. Rainproof for the weekend. Should be good shelter. It's fairly level. It's a horrible campsite for finding a level place for the tent, but that's about as best we could do. Our initial setup over there, it's too slopey, so we moved it to here. But we're ready to go now. Just setting up our beds and getting our cook stuff set up. All right, Christy did a good job of getting the cot set up. She's got the foam pads under our feet so we don't damage the floor of the tent. And not a bad setup. Comforts of home. We brought a pillow from home. Suitcase just like we're going on a trip. Anyway, so yeah, not a bad setup. No. Alright, then we got our little vestibule kitchen area. We'll just set up the Coleman stove there and a couple of chairs, and we got the tent heater to keep us warm at night if it gets real cold. Alright, well there we are, all set up. I used the solar panel for a little bit while the sun was out before it started raining to get the last charge on that cooler. I want to keep stuff cold. In the meantime, it's running on the battery. Well, it's actually charging with the solar panel right now. That's crazy. It's getting a little bit of a trickle charge. Huh, that's awesome. Okay, cool. Alright, I'm going to finish getting things set up here, and it's almost dinner time, so we'll get our kitchen stuff set up and get cooking some food. Alright, looks like the clouds stopped raining on us for momentarily. But while it was raining, we were in here setting up our kitchen area. We got a couple of totes there we use as a table between our chairs. And then we got our mat down to keep our feet clean when we get into the tent. Got another one inside the door of the tent to brush our feet off on. Get the tent heater, we'll hook that up tonight. And we'll keep it out here where it's got full access to oxygen, so there's no CO poisoning chance. And then we just crack the window there and let the heat in the tent. Works out pretty good. And then right here we have our kitchen table set up with our stove and totes with kitchen utensils and paper towels and all that good stuff. Anyway, it's a pretty good setup. Works for us well. What do you think?
Yeah, it's nice.
Heck yeah. Woo! Alright, mosquitoes are out, and I got my bug light there. We're just watching that mosquito right there to see if he goes to the light. Go to the light. I might need to charge the light so they're more attracted to it, but it hasn't been charged in a year, so it looks a little dim, but it's glowing a little bit. Alright, you can tell when you made it to the military camp when you got camo cots. Check those out. It's like a tent over the cot, camouflaged. It's pretty awesome. So we made it to Owen's National Guard camp. They're having some downtime right now, and they got all their stuff set up here, all the rigs. This is their radio truck that they use to radio with all the helicopters when they're doing their missions and routines. They're down here for their annual search and rescue training with the Utah Sheriff's Association. They're Utah Sheriff people. They're all camped down by Fishlake Lodge, but this is what they're doing down here. They got their, can't see it, but down the road here behind that, my truck there, is the gas fueling station that they have for the helicopters. You got the 3 Blackhawks and the 1 Lakota here right now. There might be others. This is Owen's unit here sitting around the fire getting ready for starting their dinner. But yeah, anyway, pretty cool. Pretty excited to be down here with Owen again this year. We're gonna, when they start doing their training missions, we'll come down and watch the helicopters take off and do their routines. It should be pretty neat. Yeah, can't have a military camp without having somebody flying the American flag. Heck yeah. Way to go. Alright, we're coming in for a closer look. U.S. Army helicopter here. Right here on the shore of Fishlake. Alright, we're coming in for a closer look of the Blackhawk. They're really big. A lot bigger than the last one. Super cool to see them down here in this setting with this Fishlake wilderness in the background. It's awesome. Yeah, this is pretty cool to be able to get up close to them, you know. Alright, we just got done having a good dinner with the National Guard down there. They made an awesome meal of tortillas and some pork, seasoned pork. Anyway, it was really good. It might have been chicken, I don't know. It was seasoned. It was really good. Anyway, so we didn't have to make any food this time. And so I got my truck bed with my motion lights here, so I can see what's going on back here with the cooler and stuff when I get in there. But we're getting ready to do the bedtime routine and get things situated for tonight. It's getting dark soon. Anyway, it's been a good day so far. Looks like the storms have finally passed, and got the moon came out to greet us. So it looks like we got some clearing in the skies, so that's great. So hopefully tomorrow we'll have a better day weather than today. Alright, catch you in the morning. Alright, I noticed at the back of camp here, back behind the picnic table and stuff, over beyond the fence there's like a little stream. Not a very big one, but there is a little stream, and I wonder if maybe if I set up the trail camera looking at that stream, maybe that might be a good spot to maybe catch some wildlife. So I'm going to set up the trail camera. Hopefully I can catch something while we're here. That'd be cool. Alright, I'm sitting in the chair. Christy's in bed already. Getting ready to watch a show. Secrets of the National Parks. Heck yeah. Get the heater going. We'll turn that off when we go to bed. And the light, solar light. Got our mosquito zapper down there charging. Beds are made. Ready for a good night.